Well, ladies and gentlemen, the snow has finally left us. And it's time for, once again, time for high school basketball. Hi, hello, everyone. I'm Stan Gerard. We're here at Sacred Heart High School, Sacred Heart of Jesus High School this afternoon, where this afternoon it's a boys-only game, and it's your TCA Lions against the Knights of Sacred Heart. The voice of TCA Athletics on cue as the TCA Lions come on the court. Diamond Dave McCulley is in the house tonight.
Thank you very much, Dan. Great to be back with you. Great to be back with TCA, and I echo your sentiments. And I'm glad that stuff's gone. It was pretty for a day or two there, but, man, I'm, like you, just glad it's gone, and we're back to some degree of normalcy in our lives with high school basketball tonight on this Tuesday night here in Sacred Heart. And should be a good one. They're 8-8. And Stan, how about our Lions? They're on a roll right now. They've won 12 straight games, and have moved now to 14-5, but more importantly, 4-0. In district play. TCA just playing just like butter right now. They're butter on a hot roll. They're smooth. TCA knocked off Sacred Heart 72-57 the last time these two teams played. It was a fairly close game throughout, with TCA pulling away late in the game to get the victory. In that contest, you know, we'll talk about Sacred Heart quickly. Diamond, it's the Sacred Heart team. No question about it. It's not the Sacred Heart of last year, even 2 or 3 years ago, but still a team with some very good players. They're not very deep, though. They may only go 1 or 2 deep off the bench, but you're going to have folks like Andre Bell, who's dropped in 20 points with TCA in the last ball game, Justin Gaines, who had 10, and, yeah, I think he's finally going to graduate this year. I think A.J. Mormon was here when the school opened, and he's still playing basketball. He is actually a senior this year, finally, thank you, Jesus. He had 13 the last contest, so they've still got a lot of firepower. The TCA is going to have to come ready to play tonight. I'm not going to ask you what your Sacred Heart opened. I don't want to embarrass you or Mr. Mormon. Do you know? Do what now? What year did Sacred Heart open? That was a few years ago now. Yeah. So, remember, we did some games at Jackson State with them. Oh, I know. I caught what you were saying. I said I didn't want to embarrass you or Mr. Mormon. Let's take a break. We'll do that. 2-minute break. This is the countdown to tip off, about 8 minutes. We are graced tonight with the very presence of one very talented Michael Mancini. He's our producer director. Jay Cashin has the night off. And Daniel Cashin is down to my right. He's wearing shorts tonight. I don't know if it's warmed up that much or not, but Mama, make him get the long pants on. We are here tonight with Sacred Heart, the Saints against our Lions. We're back after this 2-minute message on the countdown to tip-off on Worthy Road Studios.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275. We're back here at Sacred Heart High School, where TCA game is set to take on the Knights of Sacred Heart. Diamond Dave, we last talked a week or so ago on
I think
Friday.
I called them Saints, didn't it? It was the Knights.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
We last talked over a week ago when we made the trip down to Tipton Rosemark for a ball game. Drove down 80 miles an hour, drove back 85 miles an hour. Who knew then that we wouldn't see each other for about a week and a half? What a long, strange trip it's been. Who knew that 4 to 5 inches of snow could bring the county to its knees for a week and a half?
Almost seems like more than that. It seems like 2 or 3 months ago now, doesn't it?
It does seem like a long time ago, but hey, we're glad to be playing basketball again. There are a few other games around tonight. There was even a couple played last night. A couple of schools snuck some ball games in.
Sure.
But
there's a lot of makeup games to be made right now, isn't it? Not only us, but everyone else in the business.
And let's talk about the TCA makeup schedule. I'll go on my handy-dandy calendar. Of course, we've got the game tonight against Sacred Heart. Then on Friday, yep, it's the rematch. It's round 2. Jackson Christian at TCA on Friday night in the T-Dome. Diamond Day will be on hand for that ball game. It's going to be one raucous affair.
No doubt about it. And, boy, it's going to be good. It's good to be back here tonight, even at Sacred Heart on the road. But I can't wait until Friday night. It looks like weather's going to be okay. A little rain, but we'll take rain right now in the higher temperatures than what we had last week. And
then on Saturday, it'll be kind of a semi-matinee affair. We'll start late in the afternoon. TCA against Fayette Academy. We'll have JV and then girls and then boys action after that. Come Monday, boy, you have Jackson Christian on Friday. You come Monday, and you have those folks just right up the street from us.
Yep.
The Bruins of USJ, and that's going to be nasty.
I'll be with you then. I'll miss Saturday, Stan. We have a lot of things going on in our life right now, as you may or may not know. But we will not be with you Saturday, but we'll be back with you Monday. So I'm looking forward to that.
And it gets even better. On Tuesday, the dreaded quadruple header of varsity basketball. Carroll Academy at 1 o'clock. We'll take a little break, then we'll come back.
Are we doing those games?
They are being videoed.
Okay.
And I'm going to sweet talk some people, see what I can do.
Well, just let me know, because I'll be with you that evening.
But, yeah, we'll have Tipton Rosemark in that night.
Sure. Yeah.
We'll do Carroll Academy in the afternoon at 1 o'clock, and then we'll take a little break. Mancini's going to buy us dinner, and then Tipton Rosemark comes in for the affair, and then it gets even better, Diamond. On the 2nd, February 2nd, we make our annual trip to the home of the $17 hamburger, a 17-minute hamburger, Somerville, to take on Fayette Academy. And guess who's going to make a special guest appearance signing glossies at Fayette Academy next week?
I have no idea.
Rodney Baumgartner's going to be there.
Is that right? I've
talked
to Rodney about every other day, so but looking forward to that as well. Stan, your thoughts about this game tonight? Sacred Heart, we mentioned 8-8, and not the powerful team they've been in the last few years, but still a dangerous team here in their home arena.
Well, they always play tough on their home arena. They play a tough schedule this year, Dave.
They have, yeah.
But it was a team that we did not put away early, and you're going to have to play Nick Beauregard. A great coach here in West Tennessee. He's got some talent. A.J. Mormon. If he is not all region, it's almost as big a crime as Braden Waller not making all West Tennessee.
Yeah, Mormon's one of the. Excuse me, Stan. He's one of those players that can actually, when you need a bucket, he can go get it. He's a guy that can dominate a game for 4 or 5 minutes at a time.
Well, and here's the deal with Mormon. I went to Kyle Aiken's high school graduation at Inglewood. That entire place is full, including the upper decks. Half of them were football coaches just making sure he got his degree and couldn't play anymore. It's like I said earlier, it seemed like Mormon's been at this school since it opened.
You always go to the graduations to honor those guys and gals graduating, but you also go and sit with very beautiful people, too.
Yes. makes you jealous, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. Seriously. Let's look at
TCA,
really. Meanwhile. 12-game winning streak, Stan, and like you said earlier, that game down in Memphis, but little did we know it would start something. I think the game that really began to make me believe in this team, not that I didn't believe in them to start with, but made me believe in them even more, was that Dyer County win. And not just the fact that they beat an undefeated at that time Choctaw team, but a team that we dominated that day.
It was a 30-plus point win. Here's the deal, folks. Dyer County is right now rated number 3 in the state in Class 3A. TCA still can't get any love from the pollsters being on the 12-game winning streak. Right now, the last polls that I saw from last week, FACS is in the top 5. They're out of the Memphis district, so that's who things are going to go through. And that's who we'll line up against when the playoffs, when region tournament comes time at Jackson Christian.
Supervisor officials, Mona Miller's across the way. She'll be watching Mr. Sanderson, Dwight Bell, and Chris Cole. Chris, right below us, one of the great players ever in Lambeth basketball history, and a guy that if he doesn't get hurt his senior year, I think Lambeth has a chance to win it all, but they were never the same after he turned his ankle Still tried to play, but just wasn't at 100%. But one of the great, not only players, but one of the great guys you'll ever meet as well.
Let's take a timeout. When we come back, the tip-off of tonight's game between TCA and Sacred Heart. You're watching TCA basketball on the ball game Blitz. We're back after this.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
And welcome back to Sacred Heart. Here's the starting lineups for Trinity Christian Academy. They're going to turn out the lights, so it's going to make things difficult for me here, but we'll get a light turned on here quickly. And the starting lineups for TCA, number 0, Braden Waller. Number 1, Caleb Williams. Number 3, Gabriel Lee. Number 5, Drake Craddock. And number 21, Cooper Vales for TCA. That's Waller, Williams, Lee, Craddock, and Vales. And we will get you the Sacred Heart starting lineup as soon as they turn the lights back on in here in the facility, Diamond Dave.
Andre Bell, one of the starters. Bryn McKinney, A.J. Mormon.
Well,
and I missed one, Stan.
Yeah, my problem is I can't see around them down. It is what it is. There we go.
There we go. That other player out there, Stan, I think it's 4. Let's double check. Johnson, we'll double check.
Yeah, Andre Bell, Keelan Johnson, A.J. Mormon. That's going to be probably 11, Ron Bryson. And the last start we'll just get here Need a little bit of a second for you, folks.
Well, I see you have some very famous guests right next to you, Stan.
Well, I don't have to worry about a hot dog tonight. Okay, those starters again. It's going to be Andre Bell, number 1, Justin Gaines, Keelan Johnson, A.J. Mormon, and Ron Bryson. The officials have the ball. We're just about ready for basketball with the call of the game. Here's the voice of basketball, Diamond Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan the man. Dwight Bell throws it in the air. The tip is controlled by the Knights. Working down to our right is A.J. Mormon, the guy that Stan and I talked about a lot during the pregame. Swings it on the right wing over there to McKinney. Bring it back out front to Bell. We got a Bell refereeing. We got a Bell no relation playing. In the paint, stopping, popping Mormon. Off the rim, no. And the rebound's controlled, though, by the Knights, but they miss a little gimme there, about a 3-footer. The Knights come back up with it. Bad pass, but going high to get it is Johnson. And the Knights look like, what's TCA in a 2-1, 2-2-1 or 2?
Yeah, they're a little zone play extended.
Oh,
nice
zone.
gap.
Great play. Mormon down low and laying it in is, that's actually Justin Gaines that got
Justin
the bucket.
Gaines, yeah.
Yeah,
what they did, they drew everybody in, left the gap open the backside, dropped it in there, and got the bucket.
That's where Mormon's so good, too. Not only can score, but he's a great passer. Down low, Waller up, yes. Waller knocks it in. His mom, Beth, right below us here.
Doesn't take that long to tie this game up, does it, Diamond?
Sure didn't, boy. He's a jumping jack, and he's saying that's a great pass, too. And he working here now will be Gaines. Gaines out to the trailer. Here's the 3 up. No good by Bell. Rebound, though, their 4th offensive rebound. In the paint, stopping, popping. No, another one. And back up is Gaines. And Stan, TCA better cut off that rebounding advantage they have. And Dexter is not happy at all.
Well, you look at it, it was Sacred Heart out-rebounding TCA in the last game at 2. Sacred Heart averaging 27 boards a ball game. TCA averaging 24. But they do a nice job hitting the glass with the Windex, wiping that offensive glass off.
Craddock's right down to our right, watching the game with TCA. Our lovely buddy Nikki Castle's here as well, right below us. It was a pleasure to meet Braden's mom, Beth Waller. We'd seen her a lot of the games, did not know who she was. Introduced herself to Stan and I. Here's a bad pass. Craddock goes and gets it, though. Nice recovery. The General swings it out front to the quarterback, Vales. In more ways than one, football and basketball, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Good long arms that time, Stan. Extending the defense was Bell who knocked it away.
One thing you're going to find out, these teams missed a lot of practice in the last week. Some of them got together and did some individual workouts with a lot of missed practice time. It's going to take a little bit for both teams to get their timing underneath them.
Excellent point. Craddock, guns, long range 3, no. Williams comes up with the rebound, though. The Lions retain control. Williams in the paint, stopping, popping. Yes, Chris Cole says there's a foul on it. It's going to be a bucket and 1.
Caleb Williams with a nice floater. And the foul is on number 3. There's Bryn McKinney who snuck into the ball game, Diamond.
Sure did. Williams, an 80% free throw shooter, will try to complete the three-point play the conventional way. In the air, got it. Boy, that thing just went right down the pipe, didn't it, Stan?
He's got a makeshift indoor court at home somewhere, I'm sure.
No doubt about it. 5'4". College is looking at him already as a junior. Front court. And they throw it away. Williams, they run out the other way, puts it up and in. It's going to count it a foul. And Williams got it to go, and the bench loves it, and so does the TCA crowd around us here.
Caleb Williams is trying to show he's not the only Skywalker on this team.
They tried to dunk it. Look at Waller. They've all got smiles on their face. Nothing like a dunk that'll electrify the crowd as well as your bench.
That would be the case.
For Williams trying to complete the three-point play this time, in and out. And the rebound's controlled by the Knights. Front court, they swing it over there on the right wing, a 3 to tie, up no good by McKinney. Ball out of bounds, touched last by who? The officials converging, and Justin Miller says he thought that ball should go this way to TCA, and it didn't go that way.
The natives are disagreeing with our friends in stripes.
Oh, cheese nachos look good, don't they, Stan? It's a 7-4 game. In the paint, Mormon wheeling, dealing, up, missed it. Rebound, though, another offensive rebound, and back up is Johnson. And Stan, they're killing TCA. They're killing us right now on the boards.
Every bucket is off of an offensive glass.
And look who's coming off the bench.
Yeah, we're going to put a stop to that right now.
It is a 7-6
backdoor
game, and TCA can't convert.
Tried the backdoor play on the flare pattern.
Out here for the three. Mormon gave it up, and a three by Johnson. He has 5, and just like that, the Knights regarner the lead at 9-7.
Our second lead change to go along with one tie.
Another great assist by Mormon. The matchup zone now down to our right.
You know, people forget how great an assist man. You always think he's a scorer, but they forget how good an assist man he is traveling on the general.
That's a travel. And Goldsmith's going to come in the game, and Craddock's going to come out. They lose some speed, but pick up some size. And Dexter had a chagrin on his face a moment ago he was not happy about that lack of an offensive rebound.
Now, one thing about TCA,
or defensive rebound.
We don't play a lot of guys, but we are a lot deeper than Sacred Heart is, and I think that's going to end up having a big effect on the end of this ball game.
Good point. It used to be, Stan, where Sacred Heart had that advantage. Now that ball hit the side of the backboard, and now walk. It's going to be a travel on. They get McKinney.
Yep.
Stan, it used to be that Sacred Heart had a lot of depth. Of course, we had depth almost every year as well, but they could match up with you, but not this year.
They could bring in their second 5 is almost as good as their first 5.
No doubt about it. 9-7. Here's Williams' 3, a clinker. Nope. Rebound controlled by Mormon. Mormon in the front court. Dissects his way through traffic. Puts one up. Got it. And a foul. The TCA bench wanted to walk. Didn't get it.
I would have called that traveling.
A little Euro step there, wasn't it? Did
Just
they count the bucket? Yep, they count the bucket. It's going to be 11-7 now, your score. So TCA led 7-4, and Stan, they've scored now 7 unanswered.
Mormon with his first points of the contest.
The foul was on TCA's Gabriel Lee, by the way. Mormon up. Mormon, yes. Good stroke with a lefty.
Mormon at 71% free throw shooter, averaging 18.1 points a ball game. We kind of held him in check. I mean, he had double digits last time. He was very slow in getting those double-digit points.
Left free throw line extended. Waller automatic. Nice assist by Williams.
Just a nice line drive shot by Braden.
Boy, he's smooth, isn't he, Stan? Here's the ball knocked away. Williams got a hand on it. Goldsmith to Williams. Williams in the front court. And Waller missed him. Now gets it right back to Goldsmith. Up, yes, it counts. Might have been a foul on top of that.
Lakai Tompkins with his first bucket, and TCA draws within 1.
He reminds me of Goldsmith, Mike. I said Goldsmith, it was actually Tompkins. Here's the ball out, knocked away and loose. He does look more like Goldsmith every day, doesn't he?
Some people have referred to him as Andrew Goldsmith version 2.
He really is. Who was the guy you call the freak? Chris
Tucker.
Chris Tucker, yeah. You call him the freak. We've had nicknames for all of them, Mike.
Yep.
Here's a nice fake up shot, no. And the foul is going to be on TCA. Bell was going to be the recipient of the foul.
And people say, why you call him a freak? When you can stand dead still in your stocking feet next to a fence about 5 feet high and jump straight up and clear that fence, you are a freak of nature.
No doubt about it. 6'6" sophomore Zach Nivens in the game. Free throw is up. It is there by Bell. The longer this thing stays close, the more confident you know the Knights are going to be. 13-11 now. 3:05 left in the first.
Bell averaging 14.5 a game.
Andre Bell. We got a Dwight Bell refereeing and Andre Bell playing. Bell again, good. Hits them both. And it's 14-11, 3:04 left.
That sounds like a baseball name to me.
Yep.
Yeah, like Andre Dawson.
Andre Dawson, the Hawk, played with Montreal. Williams.
Right field.
Tompkins is down in the blocks. He and Waller. Waller trying to set a screen. Waller has it free throw line. Will drive in, puts it up, block. Bell block, got it, and comes up with it. On the run out, the Knights the other way, and out of control that time and losing it. And Tompkins picks it up. Then Tompkins, Lakai walk, proper call.
Yeah, he saw the left tackle open up a hole for him. He decided to carry that ball before he got the dribble in.
Lakai, just a sophomore, 6'3". 2 more years of football, and he could rewrite a lot of records. Mormon, Bales on him. Mormon, wheels, deals, up, got it. Boy, that's just a great individual. Take your man off the dribble and beat him, and that's what exactly Mormon did.
Mormon now with 5 in the ball game.
16-11. It's a 5-point lead for the Knights here in their home arena. The David Hunt Arena.
Well, he was a character back in the day.
Sure was. He coached it one time, didn't he? Entrepreneur.
Remember he wore that mask on the bench one game?
I remember that. Bales with it. Bales, good pass. Waller, Tompkins, yes.
Sacred Heart just left Tompkins wide open. He gets his second bucket of the game.
That's one of the oldest plays in basketball, and it still works a lot of times. Great unselfish move. Great move by Waller. Mormon, three, on its way. He feels it, but he missed it. Tompkins rebounds. Tompkins swings it out there now. Vales pushes it front court. Waller moves his way in with the left hand. No. Tompkins to War. Taken away. TCA fans wanted a foul. Mormon bumped, no foul. And now steal. Williams will steal that basketball. He'll go against Mormon. Puts it up. No, Mormon got him. Going to make him earn him from the line. Nothing dirty that time, but just going to make him. He's going to come over and talk to the coach. And it's going to be to the line, Caleb Williams. Williams, an 80%er, 1 of 2 there tonight. Has 3 points in the game. It's a 3-point game.
Oh, he's got 5.
Does he have 5?
Yep.
I missed a bucket. Sorry about that. Caleb, the junior, in the air. Got it. Complete player in his stand.
Yep, you've got Waller with 2 buckets, Caleb with 2 buckets, and LeCon with 2 buckets.
Williams will eye the mark again. It's a 16-14 game. He can pull TCA within 1. Minute 29 in the first. Caleb up, rattles and drops. 16-15, 1-point game. TCA comes with a 2-2-1 full court press.
And
Craddock back in the game.
You notice this game has changed since LeCon got in.
Sure has. They go inside, bad pass, thrown away that time. Reserve in the game, DJ Johnson threw it away. Williams to Waller. TCA can regarner the lead. Williams with it, Craddock, back to Williams. Play instructions from Dexter down to our left. Williams jacks up the 3, no. Rebound Waller, and we're going to get a foul on Waller, I think, over the back.
A few hellos we need to get in. Shalanda Emerson says, so good to hear Diamond Dave back. My Miss Peggy says hello. The coach, Blake Butler, checking in. Dana Cooper as well. Randy Coble, Keely Smith, Bonnie Coble, Carolyn Troxtell, Tanner Webb, Lindsey Wilson, Matthew Valentine among those watching the ball game this afternoon.
All-time leading scorer in TCA boys basketball history.
And the hot rod, Rod Parker.
That's absolutely. 16-15, 1-point game, 40 seconds. Left baseline drive, out of control, but putting up the shot. It's going to be on the floor. The foul will be called on TCA.
You know, Rod's got him a new nickname now. I found out that he was called the Mickey Madman back in his high school days.
Well, let's see. We got the Mickey Madman, the Snake, Hot Rod. You got it all covered. Yep. Mormon with it. The foul, by the way, was on TCA's Niven. TCA, now they extend that zone out there. Mormon, Niven comes out, tries to double team. That leaves the guy open on the left wing. The shot is up, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Tompkins. Tompkins punches it front court. It's going to be Williams on the run out, layup there.
Caleb Williams so smooth. He's got 6, 7, 10 points already.
Yeah, sure does. Here's Mormon the other way. Racehorse basketball. Mormon up. It's there. PA Gal says coast to coast.
And down the stretch.
18-17 with authority. Williams 3. Nope, short. And we're at the end of 1. Our score of the night's 18. Our line 17. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with the second stanza after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
18-17 Sacred Heart. As we go into the second quarter play, it'll be TCA basketball. Caleb Williams leads TCA with 9 points, and it is Mormon leading Sacred Heart with 7.
Hey, baby Williams, Melissa Helton, our lovely buddy, waving at us here. Here's Niven's 3, deep right, no. Tompkins did a really good job not picking up that foul that time.
Yeah, he's stayed off and
came very
that
close.
was a good thing.
Now Mormon is tripped up inadvertently, and I think they're going to get is it
General,
Lee?
I think
it's going to be the General.
It is.
Yep.
It's going to be his second.
And he's going to come out of the game, and Vales, the Koopmeister, is going to come back in the game.
You know, the PA announcer reminds me a little of, I like this lady a lot more. The lady down at Middleton.
Middleton, yeah.
She scares me.
I wanted you to finish that, but I knew it was Middleton. I like this gal, though. She does a good job.
Yep.
She really gets in the game. 18-17. Mormon up. No. Coach Beauregard wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Williams comes up with a loose basketball. Lions punch it front court. Vales out to the trailing Niven. He can shoot that rock. Now finds Williams open. Williams bobbled it, or he would have had the three, or attempt anyway.
Oh, he was wide open.
Sure was. I think he wanted to. He wanted to shoot before he caught it. Really.
Well, the wraparound was a little bit low.
18-17. Yeah, you got to get that pass up near the chest. Niven's three, left wing. Yes.
Zach Niven, when he gets hot from that corner, he can be difficult to stop. TCA.
Like a Jerry Reed, when he's hot, he's hot. Here's
When
the
you
ball
knock,
thrown
you
away,
knock.
and now the ball knocked away. Craddock comes up with it. Loose basketball, now a foul. It's going to be a jump ball. Oh, my.
3 lead changes and 1 tie. Jump ball, taking possession, does favor the Knights.
You hear the moans and groans of the TCA fans.
And you know what? Congratulations to the TCA fans. We clearly outnumber the home team tonight.
It's almost 2-1, wouldn't you think?
At least.
Backcourt, Tompkins knocks it away, loose. Coming up with it, though, will be the Knights. They go right wing, the three, that's an air ball, not even close that time. And McKinney didn't come close. Vales with it. Niven again, another three. Same spot, same result.
Diamond, when you're hot, you're hot. When you got hitting them like that, you get on that pony and you ride. We've got a timeout on the floor. 23-18 is our score. 6:23 to go in the first half. TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Diamond Dave, if you were dissatisfied with the snow plowing on your road over the last few days, call the fine folks at Tennessee Tractor. They've got tractors and blades that will hook you up and get those roads squeaky clean. Tennessee Tractor locations all over West Tennessee.
You're right, money on money there. You're totally correct. But you want a hot dog is what you want. Here's the other way, 23-18. Ball up, no good. Stick back there. And back up with that is Gaines.
That was Gaines again. He's got 6. Having a nice night.
They've hurt TCA tonight on the boards, haven't they?
They have.
On this end.
Well, it's evened up a little more since Lakai's gotten in the ballgame,
Yep.
to be honest with you.
23-20.
But they do a great job on the offensive glass, irregardless.
Craddock, Vales, Niven, Tompkins, and Williams. Waller getting a rest. Here's down low, Tompkins up, no, foul. He'll shoot 2.
Andre Bell's going to get the foul there.
Took it up with authority, got fouled with authority, and let's see if he can be authoritative from the free throw line. You like that authority, don't you?
I follow authority. Authority always wins.
Tompkins to the line. Lakai, 65, or excuse me, let's make it 45%. Means he should have hit 1 or 2 anyway. Got it, it crawled in.
A little friendly roll off the front lip of the pig iron.
24-20. We appreciate all the nice messages about Stan and Diamond Dave, and it's good to be back. Alice Yarborough, if you're watching, you are an angel. You are doing what God puts you on this earth to do. We appreciate her help today. Tompkins up, and I mentioned Melissa Helton a moment ago. Very faithful to my family recently, helping us out with some things. 25-20. No, but Vales read it perfectly. Vales will move in. Vales uses his body to screen off, but missed it.
Short-armed it.
Yep. Mormon with it. Mormon front court. Mormon can punch it in the right wing. 3 there. Good pass. And 3 knocked in, and the Knights are hanging around. No more than even hanging around. They're right in this game. Keelan Johnson got it, Stan.
Yeah, he's got 8.
25-23. Looked like TCA was right on the cusp of maybe blowing it open, but they've come right back. Niven down low to Tompkins. Tompkins wheels, deals up, missed it badly, and now foul. Let's see Craddock, I think, over the back.
Well, the reason he may have missed it badly, he drew triple team coverage.
Yep, no doubt about it. That's a good pass by Niven, though, to him, wasn't it?
Well, you know, the guy's got those good hands.
He does.
I mean, didn't fumble much this year and was, at times when we needed it, was a reliable pass catcher.
No doubt. 25-23. He's got the full package. Mormon the other way. Mormon stops on a dime, up. Shot it from 15, shot at 14. Rebound Williams.
See, and Mormon's, you see, why is Mormon taking so many shots? He's missing a lot as the 3 goes up, and it's good.
Williams, yes. He's at 12 in the game. And the Lions extend the lead back to 5, 28-23.
But my point is, Mormon's their best player by far, and he's just asked to do a little bit more. So he's really got to take more shots. There was a carry, no call.
No doubt about it. Working out front, 4.5 left. Mormon drives in. Mormon the ball taken away, but coming up with it. The Knights, a 3 in and out this time by Johnson. Rebound, Craddock saves it. Got lucky, sent it right back toward his defensive basket, but Niven, the big 6'7" kid, went up and got it. Here's Craddock in the paint. He's bumped before the shot. On the floor, a foul.
Yeah, on the floor. So as y'all know, I just love this new rule. All the foul shots that we accumulated, they wiped off the board. Back to 0. Now each team with 2 personal fouls in the quarter.
You get 5, of course, on the 5th. They go to the line. Williams looks in the Craddock. You haven't liked that rule from the get-go, have you?
No.
Niven, 3, deep left. Nope, this time they had a hand down. That time, Gaines got out and put a hand right in his face.
I thought he may have clipped it a little bit, but.
I think so. Down low is a wild shot put up by Johnson. Tompkins rebound.
He had to throw that one because he knew if he took that step, he was going to get called for travel.
Yep. Craddock, deep left 3. On its way, front rim, no. Rebound, Mormon.
Good ball movement, though, by TCA, working the ball around the horn.
Getting good shots. Mormon out of control. Second turnover he's had out of control. Now here's a bad pass. Bell comes up with it. Bell down to Mormon. Mormon up. Yes, counts on a foul.
A.J. Mormon gets his 4th bucket. He's got 9 on the night. Looking to get into double digits with a cherry shot here.
28-25. PA gal, she actually does a little play-by-play like the gal in Building, doesn't she? What was it, Adamsville? You had to run in with a PA guy and gal, didn't you? A husband and wife?
That one guy would put a little mustard on that microphone.
Mormon up. No good. Mike, he's never had run-ins on the road, has he? 28-25, 3-point game.
He used to take that mic like it was a hot dog.
Adamsville and Milton. They don't have signs out there that says welcome stand. Here's the ball thrown away. DJ Johnson comes over with it.
Now the new principal out there, he's a really nice guy. We got along fabulously last time I was there.
Oh, you've mended fences, no doubt about it. 28-25, 3-8-3-13. I'm not sure that lady about the umbrella in Memphis is still happy with you, though. Here's Vales with it across the timeline.
At the baseball game?
Yeah, at the baseball.
You remember that?
I wasn't
even there.
I heard about it. Craddock, right free throw line extended. Rolls around and drops in. Got the friendly roll. How about that?
Friendly roll. Craddock with his first bucket of the ball game.
Craddock crashes the bucket that time. 30-25. Back to the 5-point game. Ball knocked away. We got a foul. It's got to be on Craddock.
Craddock going to pick up his second personal foul of the night. It's going to be the TCA 4th. So from this point on for the next 2:49, Sacred Heart's going to be in the double bonus.
TCA trying to extend a 12-game winning streak right now against his 8-8 Sacred Heart team. TCA 14-5, undefeated in the district. This is a big game. Mormon tries to dribble through traffic. As good as he is, Stan, he makes some mistakes like that from time to time. And now we have what? Walker.
Traveling.
Yeah, he's a great player, and I'm not picking on him, but Stan, he really tries to do too much sometimes when he's double teamed like that.
He's under a lot of pressure. He tries to force too much.
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
He's a great player.
He works better when he's got a better ensemble around him.
Well, that and in the open court, he's much better. You know, he's dynamic in the open court, in open space. Craddock lost it, gets it back. We're down to 2:20 in the first half. In a 30-25 TCA tight lead here on the road. Williams jacks up the 3. Yes!
From way downtown.
That thing is way out there. He has 6 of the quarter, 15 of the game, lead all scorers. 33-25, biggest lead. Now, second right throws it away. No, they say touch last by TCA. No, I think they missed that one. Dexter talking to Chris Cole. That's a Union guy and a Lambeth guy going at it there.
And, well, and usually the Union guy wins those calls.
Yeah, normally, yeah. Normally through the years.
For the most part, the Union guy won the calls.
Here's a shot up. No. Rebound, though. After the Bell miss, Gaines comes up with it. Gaines out to Mormon, directing traffic. TCA in a, looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Mormon wheeling and dealing. Walt got away with it. No, he did not. And Walt's proper call.
Yep, took the extra step there.
He sure did it, yeah.
See, apparently you're going to take those giant striding steps to get away with it.
I think
the little baby steps, they catch you.
One thing that Coach Borgard's upset about, they've let that call go most of the year, but that wasn't the right call. Tompkins has his man posted up. Good entry pass. Vales. Tompkins, yes.
Muscle gets that bucket. He's got 8.
That's a great textbook bounce pass to the big guy. Driving the other way. The shot is up. It is there by Johnson.
These two teams just going up and down the floor. Johnson with 6. He's in double digits with 10.
Wouldn't need a shot clock tonight, would we, Stan?
Not so far.
35-27, back to an 8-point lead. Niven out of control, threw it away, but Craddock comes up with it. Craddock moves in from 12, shot at 13. Rebound control by the Knights. Bell with it. Bell forces the issue. Bell up. No, Niven got him on the reach in.
On that play, he took his style. He started his layup kind of early. Actually, it was a smart move on his part.
Yep, sure did.
So Bell coming in the Knights at 78% free throw shooter, averaging 14.6 a ball game.
Glad you're aboard tonight, watching wherever you may be. Send us a message. We'll say hello to you. Millie Bryant's tuned in tonight. Hello, Millie. Tawana Williams. Wayne and Peggy Parker. Peggy, you still with us, Scarlett? Larry Vales. Larry's one of our more faithful watchers and listeners ever, isn't he? Free throws up, it is there.
He can be vocal when he wants to be.
Judy keeps him straight. Both free throws are there. 35-29. The Vales family through the years. Talk about some great players. How about Carden through the years?
Still got another one down there in the middle school levels.
Talked to Alice today about Hannah. Great pass. Niven, one big guy to the other big guy, and Tompkins lays it up and in. Lakai's done a great job pinning his defender away from him, hasn't he?
Diamond, I dare you to stop that play.
No doubt. 3 right wing. There. That's Johnson. That's his 3rd 3 of the game, Stan.
Yep.
Is that right?
He's got 13.
Yep.
3 threes and a couple of deuces.
Back to a 5-point game. It's gone from 8 to 5 to 3 to 5 to 8.
Yeah, we're going to hold for one shot here.
Down to a minute left. Oh, excuse me, 9 seconds left. Gabe Lee hasn't. I don't think Gabe shot the ball tonight.
No,
he has Vales. Not. Vales moves in. Leaves it Niven, right wing 3. No. Rebound control by the Knights. And we go to the break. Your score at the halftime, 37-32. TCA on the road tonight, leading by 5. We'll take a 2-minute break. Back after this on Worthy Road Studios.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me. Me.
Me.
Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here. This is...
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
And welcome back to Sacred Heart High School. Our score to half, TCA leads 37-32. Sacred Heart led 18-17 at the end of one, but TCA found the shooting touch, and they lead by 5 here at the half. Here's the unofficial scoring from the first half of play. First for the Knights of Sacred Heart, it is Andre Bell, 4-4 from Cherry for 4 points. Justin Gaines, 3 field goals for 6. A.J. Mormon, 4 field goals and 2 of 2 from Cherry for 10. It is Keelan Johnson with 5 field goals, 2 from long range, and he has 13 points. Sacred Heart with 12 field goals, 3 from long range, and they are 5 of 6 from Charity. TCA for 5 men in the scoring column. Drake Krag, 1 field goal for 2. Braden Waller, 2 field goals for 4. Zach Niven, 2 field goals for 6. It is Lakai Tompkins, 4 field goals, 2 of 2 from Charity. He's got 10. And leading TCA, he's got 5 field goals, 2 from long range, and he's 3 of 4 from Cherry. Caleb Williams with 15 points, and TCA leads 37-32 at the half. Diamond, a big ball, not this game is not important because every district ball game is important, but a big ball game where you can really make some hay. We're going to have to, on Friday, hosting Jackson Christian. Then we'll play Fayette on Saturday, and then hosting USJ on Monday. So over the course of this weekend, and we can come through clean as a whistle over the course of this weekend, TCA will be sitting in a very nice position as this regular season starts to dwindle down.
And some big opportunities on the other side for the Lady Lions as well, Stan. That's a big one against Jackson Christian. If they could sneak that thing away and get that win Friday, that'd be big for our gals too, wouldn't it?
It would be a big, big win. The good thing is TCA, we're going to get – I think both teams, teams that aren't playing tonight, they're picking up the ball game on Thursday or Friday. They're going to have their sea legs back under them a little bit. They'll have a little more order as various coaches from around start, getting the plan back into place. But, TCA is going to look better come Friday as well. I'm looking for a whale of a ball game on Friday. We held their top scorer. We held him in check during the last game. I can't think of his name at the moment. He's a 1,000-point scorer, and we held him in check for the most part. Jackson Christian, they're going to come into this ball game. Thank you, young man. They're going to come into this ball game with a bit of an attitude on their shoulder, a chip on their shoulder, as they're going to want to come and get a little payback on TCA, because last year Jackson Christian swept TCA, and TCA looking to reverse that this year.
How about the beverage and the hot dogs from the Millers, from Lee and from Justin down there? We appreciate that very much. On that note, we'll take a 2-minute break so we can devour those hot dogs. Let's take a 2-minute break. We're back after this. Thanks, guys. Back after this on Worthy Road Studios.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They're experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Your life, your home,
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Tonight's game is a copyright broadcast at Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this game tonight without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios, Paul Schultz and the gang is strictly prohibited. Hi, everybody. Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard with you at halftime. The Lions lead the game 37-32 and had a nice second quarter, led by as many as 8 on a couple of occasions. It's at 5 at the moment. Michael Mancini's our producer and director. Jay Cashin has the night off, and Coach P has the night off. Michael's done a great job getting the big bucks tonight, and Daniel Cashin is our cameraman tonight. Well, Stan, your thoughts about the game? 37-32, Lions by 5. Nowhere even close to being over, but in pretty good shape. They played well. I thought the second quarter, from about the midway of the first to the second quarter, I thought TCA really did a nice job.
The word I would use to describe the first half, at times sloppy. The reason I say that, they've had very little practice. What they've had has also been unorganized as well. So, and this is the first game back. Remember, 2 days ago, we didn't know we was going to be in school today.
Sure.
I mean, there was still some ice-covered roads 2 days ago. So, it's sloppy play that I expected earlier. But as the game has progressed, I've seen some of that sloppier play start to dissipate, and we see more of a TCA-style play that we're used to starting to take over.
What they have to do in the second.
Whoops.
Yep, losing my mic there for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there. What does TCA have to do in this second half, Stan?
Well, continue with doing. TCA did a great job of applying pressure, especially up at midcourt in the first half. It really rattled Sacred Heart a little bit. And, continue to do that, they'll do well. Do a better job on the offensive glass. To me, would be the biggest thing. I don't have the percentages in front of me, but there's Sacred Heart's second chance points are outrageous tonight.
Not quite as devastating in the second quarter as it was early in the game, but I thought they did a better job on Mormon in the second quarter as well. Here's a pass down low. Waller lost it, gets it back. Braden Wilson deals, puts it up, got it.
Waller just twists and turns and spins and gets the bucket. He's got 6.
They didn't give it to him. Well, now they did. I thought they wiped it off there for a second. Chris Cole and Dexter was having a little bit of a conversation, 39-32. Now Coach Beauregard's in on the action with Dexter.
See, there's the double team.
Yep. 5-second count.
TCA doing a good job just past the midcourt level, getting that double team. Actually, using the side court as actually a third defender, and they get the turnover, and they have the 7-point lead.
39-32, Vales, Williams, Lee, Craddock, and Waller. TCA shorter without Tompkins and Niven out there. They both played well, going with the quick line up here. Lee's first shot of the game, no. Rebound controlled by, that is first shot, Stan? I think it is. Bell with a rebound.
And Bell, a little bit of a skywalker there as well, getting up that glass.
They're very athletic. Mormon unloads now to Johnson. Johnson down low to DJ Johnson. DJ looks. Bad pass, threw it away, and unable to save it that time was his teammate Johnson. So DJ threw it, and Keelan couldn't come up with it. The Johnson guys.
Yeah, DJ, not one of your main offensive threats. He's more of a, when he's in the ball game, he's there to take up space, get some glass. He's more of a wheel man, a distributor of the basketball.
Yeah, McKinney played a lot, but he hadn't played much since Johnson came in. And now the ball knocked away. TCA lost it. Here's Mormon with it. Mormon. Wheels and deals charge. Yep, proper call.
Whew. Waller looked like he was shot out of a cannon on that one. Speaking of that, did you see that gal Clark, the Iowa basketball player?
Kayla Clark, yeah.
Did you see the reverse angle where she basically flopped on the play?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's a reverse angle.
Talking about the game after
she actually initiated the contact herself, and there was barely – she flopped it.
I didn't see it that way, but I haven't really watched it in earnest.
Well, there's a backside replay.
She had 45 in the game, and only the second loss of the year for the Lady Hawkeyes. I like to watch her play, though. She's a great player. Reminds me a little bit of Pistol Pete, the way she can gun that thing. Williams out between the circles. Iowa, number 3 in the country. They'll probably stay in that top 5. They need to be there. Now Walker and Craddock.
But you check. You look for
I'll rewatch it tonight.
You look for the behind the backboard replay.
Okay.
It's a baseline replay.
They said it was a guy that ran into it. On the film, it looks like a woman.
It was a female.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And she was holding the camera up, just trying to get a shot. She was just walking by. She never saw that fan. Never saw Clark. Never saw her.
39-32. Here's a pass the other way. Gaines lost it, gets it back, lays it up and in. That's actually Andre Bell. Excuse me.
Bell's got his first bucket. He's got 6, and TCA a little bit of Swiss cheese defense there.
39-34, and Dexter, knowing the same thing that you said, Stan, calls the timeout. It's a 30 on the floor. We'll take a 30 here. TCA leads the game 39-34. 5:32 in the third here from Sacred Heart. Back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
After the timeout, TCA with a 5-point lead with 5:32 to go in our third quarter of play. Here's Diamond Dave.
Thank you very much, Stan. Back with you Friday night at home. First home game in a while. It will be Jackson Christian, the old 2 arch rivals will go at it. Williams with it. A precarious 5-point lead right now for the Lions. Vales in the corner. Lee unloads. Got it.
Lead, a little fadeaway. Grandpa Ray approves.
Great shooters keep shooting. It's only his second attempt tonight. Got to get him the ball more. 42-34. And now thrown away, but they say touch last. The trailing official, Chris Cole, with the call.
Yeah, Caleb Williams got a hand on it, tipped it out of bounds, proper call.
42-34. Mormon in the backcourt. Mormon to Vales. Or Vales against Mormon, I should say. Backs it out of there. It's number 5 versus number 21. Now 5-second count.
Good defense by Vales in that play.
Yeah, who got that call? Dexter. Dexter was screaming at Chris Cole.
Mormon, he's also got a choir.
Tabernacle, sure do, out in Utah.
His boys, the Tabernacle Choir.
Here's Vales. He's stretching it, isn't he, Mike? Tompkins back in there. Tompkins down low to Waller.
Nice
Waller
pass.
up. No, but he's fouling. He'll shoot too. Well, Waller did a great job getting open, pinning his defender behind him, and then Tompkins. I tell you, Stan, there's nothing prettier than a bounce pass, entry pass.
And he just spun so quickly. I mean, you know, it was like a little top and just pulled the string.
Braden to the line. Has 6 tonight. Hasn't really shot a lot. Free throw up, no good. He'll try again. The thing about this TCA winning streak and the thing about this TCA team, tonight it's Williams carrying the load. Other nights it might be Waller. Other nights it might be Gabe Lee, Niven, Tompkins. I mean, there's a lot of weapons on this team.
Missed
shot
both.
up, no good.
That's
unusual that he misses both of those. He could have made it a 10-point lead. It's an 8-point game right now, TCA by 8. Mormon moves in, and we get a pushing foul on Vales. Vales done a pretty good job on him for the most part.
Vales is going to pick up the foul. That's going to be his first personal foul. Team's first of the second half.
Mormon in the backcourt. Vales picks him up right there on the night logo. Johnson, 3. Looked good when he left. No good. Tompkins with an authoritative rebound.
Teaching point here. He got that rebound. You notice, kids, he held the ball up high.
Sure did. Lee with it. Lee to Tompkins. Left free throw line extended. Bad pass. This time it's picked off down there. Good play by Gaines. Gaines to Mormon. Mormon wheels, deals up. No. Vales rebounds. Great outlet pass. Waller the other way. Waller will take it in, lay it in.
Waller now with 8 in the ball game.
His body control in midair is pretty impressive, isn't it, Stan?
Yeah, he was a little far out to do the highlight reel type stuff. He made a nice adjustment, a nice layup there by Sacred Heart. Johnson with 15 points.
He leads them in scoring. It's 44-36 back to the 8-point game.
Averages 11-5 a ball game, already has 15.
TCA's bringing Tompkins up at the high post. Waller's down in the low post. Lee leaves him open on the 3. No. Rebound Mormon. Mormon with that left hand with the right. Boy, he can dribble both. Nice, and he puts it up and in. It's going to be a blocking foul on Vales. The bucket's going to count.
Smooth, silky play gives him 2. Draws him within 6.
Mormon, I have him with 11. Stan, first points of this half, 44-38. The PA guy says this could be a 3-point play. Mormon to line. A.J. Mormon. Eyes to mark. The night logo in his shorts there. It's up. It is there. 12 in the game for Mormon, and it's a 5-point game again. Dexter has that program in his left back pocket. Familiar trait for him. Williams at 3. Rebound controlled by Mormon. Mormon front court. DJ Johnson did a good job keeping Tompkins off the board that time. Here's a shot up. No good. Tompkins had a hand on it. Couldn't come up with it. Now it's control up. No good by Johnson. And Tompkins had it knocked away. Waller with it though. Waller looking behind him, making sure no one can catch him there. Waller drives in from 13. No good. And the rebound's controlled by Gaines.
Even though he kind of missed that shot badly, good court awareness by Waller on that play. The dipsy-do goes in for Sacred Heart.
That truly was. If there's ever a dipsy-do, that was it. Mormon, yes. It's a 3-point game. 44-41.
Well, you know this Sacred Heart ball club, they gave Jackson Christian all they wanted on this home court.
You and I were. That's the other night when you and I were at Tipton Rosemont, wasn't it?
That is
now
correct.
3 seconds.
I mean, with 20 seconds to go, that game's in question.
Yep. McKinney in the game, and A.J. Johnson will go out. A.J. doesn't score a lot, but he takes up some space. He did a good job.
Yep.
The bench congratulating him there. Here's the long arms of Niven with a steal. Waller, 13-footer. Yes, Niven set it up. Stealing on an assist.
Tell you what, the long arms of the law.
And that 6'6" frame, playing like he's about 7 feet with those arms. Here's Waller a steal. 46-41, back to a 5-point game. Williams almost walked.
He thought about shooting that ball, too.
Waller, right free throw line extended. Yes, good assist by Williams.
Waller's got 8 points in the half, 12 in the game. A timeout in the court, a buck 53 to go. In our third, TCA leads by 7. TCA basketball on the ball game Blitz.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Back here at Sacred Heart, TCA leading by 7. Several hellos. Lois and Franklin's checking in. That means Ralphie's such a good boy. Linda Dooley, G. Muscolo, Diamond Dave McCulley, Linda Dooley watching Kentucky along with Cam Pitts.
Speaking of Lois Ann, thanks for the beautiful card you sent today. A very nice message there. We appreciate that. My wife had a big smile when she saw that, and I appreciate you, kid. 48-41.
Saw the video of Ralphie playing in the snow this week.
I saw it. Ralphie loved the snow, didn't he? I saw that.
Yep.
He was doing everything with cartwheels out there. Waller down low, Tompkins. Nice pass. Delivery. Shot, yes.
Perfect pass. Perfect shot. You're not going to stop that.
TCA has exploited the smaller night team with that play all night. The high and low post. Dexter didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday, did he?
Yeah.
48, make it 50-41. 9-point game. Shot up, left baseline, no. Got to break that time. Bell wide open, just missed a flat 3 or 4 footer.
And Niven doing what I like to see. I wish he would do more of an inside board.
Great pass. Tompkins to Waller, up, no foul, he'll shoot 2. Yeah, Waller, we talked about the fact that he hadn't scored a lot in the game. Only had 4 to break, but Standy's got 8 in the quarter, and he'll shoot 2 here. Yeah. A minute 6 left.
He's just exploded this quarter.
Could be the biggest lead of the night. Antoine down on the bench down there with Coach Dexter Williams. Antoine Long, James Handy. I haven't seen James here, but we see the ever-present one, Frank Clampett, on the stats. Waller up, 10-point game. Waller again, 11-point game.
And Waller, 2 of 4 from Cherry. 12, 14 points in the night.
Yeah, 10 of those here in this quarter. Now Tompkins, there's a foul. Dexter wanted to walk. Dexter is sort of confident. He got a little smile there. He knew that that was a foul. He was just trying to steal one from the official that time.
Well, the reason there was a walk, he was correct, but the reason there walk was the body contact before.
First time I ever saw Dexter Williams when he played at West Carroll against Trenton Peabody. What a phenomenal player he was on a phenomenal team. Those two would fight it out who was going to go to the state for several years. Then he went on to Union, great player there. 52-41, and now an air ball, and then the ball knocked out, touched last by TCA.
No question, Zach Niven affected the flight of that shot.
He has the ability to do that with that big 6'6" frame, doesn't he? Long wingspan.
If we can get him to underneath I mean, he loves the outside game, and I get it, but if we can get him to play the inside game some more, he can just be extra devastating.
Shot up. 17-footer, no by Gaines. Rebound tipped out of there, coming up with it, and the stick back is there by Johnson. Stan, a lot of their points have come on second and third chances.
That was one. Yeah, that was one.
Yeah, that was Gaines.
Yeah. He's got 8.
And DJ Johnson about to come back to the game. 52-43. Here's a running leaner up by Vales. We got a foul on the floor before the shot. Larry Lewis and Mona Miller over there talking about some officials over there right at midcourt.
The foul is against Brian McKinney. McKinney picks up his second.
Larry worked a state championship game this year in football, and then Mona, longtime official and now supervisor official, Stan.
Doesn't mean she won't work a game every now and then if pressed into service.
What were you, speaking of Frank a moment ago, what was you pointing out as a mistake on the stats?
Yeah, we had one game on our max prep stats that was listed twice.
Okay.
And that was causing us to have a record that wasn't correct.
Eagle Eye caught it, didn't he, Mike? 14-footer, Waller, no. Tompkins tips it out of there, and that's the end of the third quarter. Well, the Lions in a tight one at halftime pull away. They lead 52-43. As we go to the final 8 of regulation anyway. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back after this on Weather Road Studios in the BallGame Blitz.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
As we enter the fateful fourth quarter, Braden Waller had 10 points in the quarter, 14 in the game. He leads TCA. TCA leads 52-43.
My around the corner steeplechase neighbors, you and Connie Arnold are tuned in. Hello, guys.
There's a double team.
The Hysings are here. Their lovely granddaughter is one of the cheerleaders, and a great double team. And Mormon did a good job just throwing that ball off one of the legs of one of the Lions.
And really, he was so close. You know, you forget the sideline is an extra player, too. When you trap him on the sideline or the baseline, it's like a triple team.
And those long arms of Niven make him think about 5 people around you.
It do that.
Here's Mormon.
Whoa.
Out to Gaines. Want to go to Bell, but he's caught. Good defense. Great defense right now by the Lions. Bell's almost had the steal, and Mormon comes up with it, though, somehow and lays it up and in. He's got great body control in the area, doesn't he?
Stole my thunder on that one. Mormon with the 15 in the game.
Yep. Scoring and time concur. 52-45, back to a 7-point game. Waller looks inside to Tompkins, not there this time. Big Johnson's back in the game. Trying to guard Niven. Niven's got about a 2-foot advantage on him, now a foul.
Tried to thread the needle with that pass and the foul on Lakai. Threw that, you know, in football you'd say he threw that one into double coverage.
Sure did.
And coach would be unhappy with that.
Tompkins' first foul. I thought that foul was on the Knights, to be honest with you. But I thought they fouled before Tompkins fouled, is what I'm saying.
It was thread, yeah.
Mormon wheels and deals, shakes and bakes. It's there. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, to a 5-point ball game with 6:44 left.
Mormon, one of those. Now you see what it seems like he's been around forever.
Well, he's just got basketball savvy written all over him. He's a really he and Waller, different kind of players, but really smooth when they have that ball in midair, especially.
Nice defense on the play by there by Justin Gaines, doing a nice job of denial to the entry pass to Lakai.
Thought he might have fouled too, though, Stan, to be honest with you.
Might have got an arm on, but it was still a good job of protecting the baseline, protecting the angle, and making it hard for him, for Lakai to turn to his right to get the bucket.
Niven out of the game. Craddock back in. Williams 3. No. Ball out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Knights.
And the reason you're going to notice Lakai's going to take most of his shots spinning to the right. So he did a good job with his body angle, taking that spin move away from him.
TCA had a chance to put him away a few minutes ago, Stan, but credit the Knights. They fought their way right back in this thing. It's too close to call right now.
They have a tendency to defend their home court very well and very fiercely as Lakai picks up another foul.
You and I talked about that in the pregame, didn't we? Tompkins, his second. Or third, excuse me. I missed one.
Yowzers.
52-47. Lakai's made a big difference in the game, especially on the defensive boards after the Knights were having their way the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game on their offensive glass. Mormon, got to be a blocking foul. If that's Tompkins, it's 4.
Yep. Might want to get him out for a second. We are. We're going to go small.
Dexter's going to school him here. That's not a good foul. You foul way out there. Love him to death, but Stan, the big guy, you just can't. You can't foul way out there like that.
There's no reason. There's no rhyme. There's no reason to do that.
But he'll learn. Gabe Lee comes in for him. Ball knocked away. Craddock touched it last. Boy, came within a whisper. Craddock, if he gets that thing, he's going to go to Waller, and Waller's probably going to dunk it.
He's going to get that ball and then toss it over his shoulder, and we're going to see a nice, spectacular play.
Mormon up. Mormon, yes. And, folks, it's a 3-point game. Mormon now having a big fourth quarter. And Dexter telling Cooper and the team, calm down, guys.
Mormon's got 20 on the night.
Waller, ball knocked away. Waller comes back up with it. Never really lost it. Vales, deep right. Vales drives in, bad pass. Threw it away.
Should have took it right to the hoop.
Johnson came up with that steal. Now Mormon has it. Mormon in open space. This is where he's deadly. But he lost it. Waller picked his pocket. Waller front court. Look at Waller dribble that ball in vision up the court. Craddock deep left. Moves in for the long 2. No. Rebound controlled by Mormon. 52-49, three-point game. 5 minutes bang left in regulation. Mormon dribbles in. Mormon wheels and deals. Mormon up, got it. It's a one-point game.
Wow. Mormon with the bucket. Sacred Heart with a timeout. It's a one-point game. Just under 5 minutes. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Diamond Dave TCA led by 9 at the quarter, and it's a one-point game. 52-51, 4:58 to go. And as I dare say, in regulation.
Yep. TCA led by, what, stand as many as 11. And it's down to 1. 4:58 left. A big ball game here tonight for both teams.
Yep. I mean, this is a ball game. If Sacred Heart has hopes of getting a district championship, this is a must-win for them.
Yeah, if they don't win this, they're out of it as far as
they're pretty much
the
out
title.
of it.
Yep. 52-51, biggest possession of the game thus far. Bales, right wing. Waller springs out, gets that pass. Down to Tompkins, great pass. Tompkins missed it, though. And here's Mormon again.
A little far out and tried that little over-his-head hook shot.
Dexter telling the defense to come out. Mormon to Gaines. Gaines, right free throw line extended. Yes.
Gaines with, let's see, Gaines with, he's in double digits with 10.
And Sacred Heart has the lead for the first time in a long time.
It's only our third lead change of the contest.
Bales out to Waller.
Check that fourth.
Looking inside to Tompkins again. Waller will drive in. Waller up. It's going to be a charge on Waller. They wipe it off. Well,
they wipe the basket off.
Yeah, they wipe it off. It's going to be on Waller. It's his third. And, folks, it's 53-52. Sacred Heart by 1 with 4:12 left in the game.
Now, Diamond, I've got to press them hard with the personnel package they have in the game. They got the big boy Johnson inbound the ball. You got to work that young man hard with when he gets the ball in his hands. They're going to use him just as a wheel to distribute the basketball, but when he gets the ball in his hands, you got to jump all over it.
Hard to press Sacred Heart with Mormon's ability to handle the ball. But you're right about Johnson. You're right. Mormon moves in. Great pass. Goes off the chest, though, of Johnson. But Johnson gets it back in midair and lays it up and in. It's a three-point Sacred Heart game.
Johnson just kept his hands looking at that ball, juggling like a wide receiver, and got the deuce.
Now, TCA down by 3 with 3:36 left. Lee, deep right. Down low, bad pass. But Tompkins comes up with it. Lays it in. But pass wasn't as bad as I thought. And Tompkins, yes.
Tompkins with 15 in the game. He had to reach it and tip it to get that ball back.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, Tompkins sort of saved the day, but Gabe got it to him in good stead. 1-point game. Mormon against Vales.
Now look at Mormon. He'll use his opposite hand to clear some court and give himself space.
DJ Johnson 3. I don't know if that's the shot they wanted. Now foul. It's going to be on who? I think they're going to get Johnson on it. Keelan Johnson.
Silly foul, I think, away from the ball, going for a rebound. And that was definitely not the shot that Coach Beauregard wanted out of DJ Johnson. Johnson averaging 5.3, but if he's going to get points, he's going to get them on the inside. He's not going to get them out there amongst the stars.
The bench just told DJ something, and DJ turned around and said, yes, sir. I think they said, don't shoot that again. Great pass. Gabe Lee inside. Waller, yes.
And TCA retakes the lead, our 5th lead change of the night. Diamond, TCA, when they went down by 3, did not get rattled as Mormon deals and delivers again.
Hard guy to stay in front of. You just can't stay in front of him. 57-56.
6
Sacred
lead
Heart by
changes.
1, yep. And most of them here in the last few minutes. Vales with it against a 2-3 zone. Actually, they have a matchup zone. Lee thought about the 3, doesn't pull the trigger.
Oh, by the way, Mormon's got 20.
Yep. Got a big fourth quarter going. Lee, Waller, Tompkins. Great
Wide
ball
open.
movement, Lions. There.
That play has been open several times. LeCon's taking advantage of it. TCA retakes the lead, 58-57. Our 7th lead change. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Diamond Dave Sacred Hearts led by as many as 3 here lately. The one thing you've noticed, TCA has not gotten rattled. And the one thing you and I need, Diamond Dave, we need some red cowboy hats to do a broadcast in.
I'm not so sure you and I would look good in red cowboy hats.
Well,
58-57, 1-point game.
if Steve Beverly gets him, we should get him too.
Steve B. He's a good one, isn't he? What is it? He always says, down the stretch. 58-57. He's pretty versatile. Boxing one night, basketball one night. Mormon, 17-footer. Yes.
Smooth as
He's
silk.
really good, folks. If he's not all district and all region, there's not one in the league or district or region.
Well,
59-58, we're in a seesaw battle now. Lee with it to Tompkins, high post. Tompkins to Vales. Waller's down in the blocks. Now they interchange. Here's the bad pass. Williams threw it away and looked like maybe got away with a foul, to be honest with you. Now Mormon
he
has
did
it.
get away with one.
Mormon with it. Mormon shakes and bakes. Mormon will drive in. Mormon off the glass.
On
It's
the
going to be on the
floor.
floor before the shot. On the Knights, it's on TCA. That's number 5, so free throws forthcoming for Mormon.
Yep.
And that's 5 fouls now on. They get Lakai?
No, it shouldn't be.
Well, they raised. Oh, they were just mentioning 5 fouls.
They got
on,
that
on the team. Yeah.
They got that on
Waller, or 1. It was
Williams.
Michael tells us. Mormon, yes. He can shake and bake. He can hit the free throws too for the most part, folks. Stan, I have him unofficially 13 in this quarter alone.
3 of 4 from Charity, 3 of 5.
Proving he's Amir Moore Lamungus. He missed that. 60-58, 2-point game. Dexter says get the ball in the front court. Down to 1:15 left in regulation. Waller to Vales. Getting a little tense in here at the moment.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet, as a matter of fact. Vales with it to Williams. Tompkins down the blocks. Waller sets the screen for Lee, but they can't find him there. They've scouted Lee very well
60
tonight.
seconds.
Under a minute. It's a 2-point game. TCA down by 2. An upset could be in the making here. TCA's 12-game winning streak on the line. And now Dexter calls a timeout. Didn't like what he saw that time. Calls a timeout. Wanting to know where they'll inbound the ball. 48.2. Sam, we're going to keep it here.
Yep.
48.2 seconds. TCA down by 2 after leading a majority of the game. And let's see what's he going to call up here, Stan?
But Diamond, it almost looked like we were trying to really burn some time off the clock. I don't know at this point in the game if that is the best move at this point. Certainly if you got the lead, you want to burn a little clock. But at this point, you still play your regular game because there's still 48 seconds. There's still several possessions. And, I said because, Diamond, you've seen it all night. It is not in the DNA of the Sacred Heart team to slow it down, pull it out. They are up and down the floor.
Yeah, no doubt. Even though they're not deep as they are, they still like that tempo, especially with Mormon in control. Blake Butler, Coach Butler. Hello, Blake. Bonnie Coble, Paige Hayes, Philip Robertson, and Coach P. And Lydia Smith, some of the latest folks that have joined us. Linda Dooley. Brother Adam called me the other night. Appreciate that phone call. Very encouraging. And
Brother Dooley.
And don't think that God doesn't work in mysterious ways. That night I was really down about some things, and he called and encouraged me. Got me through the night. 60-58, 47 seconds. Got my wife through the night. Here's Vales with it. Vales looking inside to Waller. Out to Williams. Williams 3 for the lead. Short.
Uh-oh.
And the rebound is controlled by Bell. And now TCA down by 2 with 34 seconds. Mormon in the backcourt. Mormon front court. Mormon to DJ Johnson, and we get a foul. No, a timeout. Coach Beauregard calls a full timeout. We'll take one this time. Just a 30, though, along the line, Mike. It's a 60-58 game, 29.7. Sacred Heart leads the game by 2. They'll have it side offensive court. Any fouls on TCA, they'll shoot free throws back after this 30. Stay with us on Worthy Road Studios.
Not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Sacred Heart leads TCA 60-58 in this ball game. TCA's 12-game winning streak on the line on the road here at Sacred Heart.
Stan led by 11 at one time. Looked like, I wouldn't say full control, but looked like in pretty good shape, to be honest with you, in that third quarter.
We looked rather comfortable.
Yeah, and then slowly but surely, it was a couple of guys hitting shots for them. Keelan Johnson, and then Mormon's been the big gun, just taking over the game at times.
Yeah, Mormon, Johnson, and Gaines all with multiple baskets in this quarter. You know, nothing more than Mormon, though.
They inbound it, and Mormon very quickly. Dexter, at his bequest, the team fouls, and Mormon to line. He was 1 of 2 there a moment ago.
A 71% free throw shooter. He is, I have him down as 3 of 5.
That's what I have him as well. Missed 1 back in the second quarter, missed 1 a moment ago. So to the line, he'll shoot 2, 60-58. And can make it a 2-possession game. In the air, missed it. So now all he can do is make it a 1-possession game.
Well, this changes everything, and that opens up the TCA playbook a little bit more.
Dexter talking to Antoine, and now they're going to get Tompkins back in the game. Mormon again. Mormon missed them both, but the rebound is controlled now. Waller just took that ball away. What a play. Waller took the ball completely away. Justin Gaines had great position. Looked like he had the rebound.
Oh, and we got a foul on Sacred Heart.
And Waller, Waller took it away, and it's Gaines on the foul. No free throws, though. That's only their second.
Foul they call on number
1, didn't he? Gaines.
Gaines,
yep.
His second.
Well, a reprieve for the governor after the 2 misses by Mormon. You wouldn't see him miss those very often, I bet.
No.
Both of them together anyway. Bales, Williams, down to 19, down to 18, down to 17. Lee thought about the 3. They're right in his face. Nowhere to go. To Bales, to Williams. 11 seconds, 10 seconds, and out. What? Timeout, Dexter Williams. That's a good timeout. We're going to keep it here. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to keep it here. Out of sync that time, and Williams was deep on the right wing, nowhere to go, and Dexter, his dad bailed him out, Stan. Timeout.
We're going to get the ball inbounds just inside the midcourt line, far side. 2 situations, 2 things you can do here, I see.
What'd she say about Pepto-Bismol? She said something about Pepto-Bismol. Is that what she said?
I wouldn't know about that.
Well,
I think you almost set up a version of picket fence up here, top of the key, off of the inbounds. You know, maybe have Caleb peel. You set a picket fence, have Caleb peel off for that 3. You want to put your picket fence at about, you know, if the 3-point line is a clock and the bottom is 6, at about 4 or 5 o'clock. Set up a picket fence for the inbounds play.
Norman Dale.
He could peel around, get that, or it can be one of these, if they're defending the front side well, part of that picket fence is Lakai Tompkins' high lob, high-low play for the tie.
I said Norman Dale. He had been ejected from the game, and then the assistant's the one that called the picket fence. My favorite line still in that movie is, I'll make it. 60-58.
You know who said that in the TCA game?
Who's that?
I'll tell you in a second.
Lee inbounds to Bales. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. A 3 would win it. A deuce will tie it. Bales to Lee. Lee, bad pass.
That's a
good away. And it's a foul at midcourt. 2.6 seconds left. The Lions turn it over. And to the line the other way will be the Knights. It's going to be, actually there will not be free throws. That's just number 3 on TCA, which actually in this case works out pretty well.
That's number 6. So
that's 6.
Yep, they're going to be shooting. You're going to look, and it's going to be 78% is Andre Bell. He's 4 for 4, but those were early in the ball game.
Yeah, it's Bell, not Gaines. I apologize. So Bell wearing the single 0. The first one, no. They leave the door open. All he can do now is make it a one-possession game, and TCA would have to throw up a desperation 3 even if he hits it.
Yeah, let's keep it here again. Okay, Lakai needs to come out. Nivens needs to come in to get another three-point threat in. You're going to have to, if they don't defend the ball, you can roll that ball up. You got to see where they're going to play it. But they can roll the ball up potentially. If I'm Sacred Heart, I'm playing man on ball. I'm going to make that as difficult as I can for TCA to get that basketball in bounds and make them have to try and throw some long pass at some odd angle and make it really tough. But if they roll the ball, if we can get that ball and only spend a second getting it to the midcourt line, we can get set up for about a reasonable 24, 25-footer to win this game because Diamond, depending on where we pick up the ball, you can make a lot of hay in 2.6 seconds.
Waller, if you have to be forced to have a long shot, Waller 47% from deep. Williams 35. Of course, he's got to hit the free throw first to make it a three-point game. But probably going to have to take a long 3 anyway, even if he misses it, Stan.
Now remember,
this is one of those deals where if he misses it, it might be to their advantage. You know, you've heard announcers talk about that through the years.
Now they're not challenging the rebound here, but they're gonna pick up three-quarter court.
Bell in the air, got it, and now that sets up. The good thing about that, anyways, it sets up a chance for Dexter to call the play. We'll keep it here again. 61-58, 2.6 in a game that TCA looked like they might take away and not win in a runaway, but win. It's all but that. They're down by 3, and now chance out of desperation 3 to tie the game.
You don't have to take a desperate. If you can get the ball inbound into midcourt quickly, I don't know what the timeout situation is, but if you got one, if you can get it on the straight pass in the midcourt, you take a timeout immediately.
Chris Cole just told Frank Clampett, you're out of timeouts.
Well, skip that strategy. You're going to have to come, depending on where they play defense, you got to have somebody come off of a pick, maybe get a long pass, snowbird it in there. But, you know, you do need 3 at this point, so you're going to have to pull it off for a 3. They're going to play about 3/4 court. If there is an opportunity to get it to midcourt, beating Johnson.
You know, one thing, Stan, we haven't talked about, I think the game has been well officiated tonight.
I would tend to agree.
I think it's been well officiated. They've missed a few, and you're going to miss some, but I think all in all, Mona Miller will give all these guys probably A's.
The quarterback is going to inbound the basketball.
Yep, Bales.
He's got all of his receivers in the ball game.
TCA runs at him now. They get the ball here to Waller, and now a foul.
And no time moved off the clock.
Clock never started.
Maybe a second, maybe a little less.
0.8 of a second or a second. Well, TCA was going to try to get it to midcourt, exactly what Stan said, to Waller, that he was going to try to find someone on the wing. I like what Dexter called there.
Yeah, you had to do that with no timeouts. That's the play you had to go with. It was just a wheel play. They're going to leave it at 2.
Mormon picked up the foul.
That's only the second or third, so.
That's the third.
Now, here's the good part, Diamond. We inbound the ball at midcourt.
They're going to take 0.6 of a second off.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. 2 seconds gives you plenty of time to get a solid 19-foot shot off.
Sure. They'll inbound the ball just almost to midcourt,
and
barely in their backcourt.
They're not pressing the ball, which I think is a mistake if you're Sacred Heart. But they're going to bring Caleb. Come here and screen. Bring Caleb off the top of it.
Bales looking. Gets it into Waller. Waller is fouled. He was fouled before the 3-point attempt. Down to 1.1 now. And that's what Coach Beauregard wanted. He wanted them to foul very quickly and not give TCA a chance to get off the three.
Okay, again, you got to come up with a double pick here to get somebody open.
The board says 3. That's 4. Probably academic at this point now, but.
We need to check foul numbers on this. Hold on a minute, please.
And they're checking fouls on the player.
Okay, you got Lakai setting up at the top here. You've got to bring him out to get a foul. If Caleb's going to come around off his backside, Lakai's got to set the screen and come around for the shot.
That delay helped Dexter too, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Round of timeouts.
He gets to work the play. I mean,
yeah, sure did. 1.1. Still, you got to catch it and shoot it. Almost in the same motion now with 1.1.
Oh, they're
Bales
come out.
Inside midcourt. Looks. Still looking. Gets it into Williams. Ball knocked away.
Nice defense.
9/10 of a second left. Catch and shoot. Same motion.
Still got time to square and get a shot.
61-58. A 3 would tie it. Bales looks. Gets into the lead. Lee
Good
throws
for the
it
win.
up.
Yes!
Got it.
Yes!
Lee just tied the game.
How many times this week has a player named Lee sent a game into overtime?
How about that?
Macy did it last week.
Following Big
The
Sis.
G-Man did it tonight.
How in heaven's name did they let, of all people, Lee get open? Hadn't had a great
Holy
offensive
moly.
night, but put that up and caught it and shot it in one motion, and we're headed to extra time.
Oh, by the
overtime.
way, that was Gabriel Lee's first points of the night.
No, he had one earlier. I had him with a 3 back in the third quarter.
Oh, that's right. You are correct.
61-61. We're tied. Gabe Lee, the hero. Good pass by Vale. Set it all up. Entry pass. A 30. We're back with an extra 4 minutes. Back after this on Worthy Road Studios.
Hey, Ray, is that how you drew it up?
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio.
And we are back here, Diamond Dave.
Lee has tied the game, and we go to the extra 4.
And how many times has a Lee sent a game into overtime in the last week and a half?
Probably won't be the last either. Lee deep left this time. Pass to Tompkins. Great pass underneath Waller. Missed it. I thought he was fouled.
Oh,
boy, Dexter really hot.
Woo.
I don't blame him. And now the ball saved by, and now Waller steals the basketball. Waller foul. He'll shoot 2.
Well, they did not wipe the fouls off, so apparently it goes from the it carries that in overtime. I think it carries over.
Waller was mugged on that first attempt. Now he can shoot 2.
Yeah, they carry over in overtime.
61-61.
So who we have there at the line? Waller.
Waller to the line. Braden tonight, 14 of the game in the air, rolls and drops. You know, you pick your poison on trying to guard a 3-point shooter, but Lee, of all people, they had to know he's either here or Williams is probably, and Waller could too. But
well, here's the thing. I'll get to you after this free throw, which is good.
He hit them both. 16
we kept going exclusively to Williams. All the way up the court, we kept going to Caleb Williams.
Yep.
They fell asleep on the G-Man.
Boy, you go back and look at the sequence of plays, unbelievable. Mormon the other way ties the game. You just can't stay in front of him. I echo those same sentiments again. The guy is spectacular. A lot of great players on this court tonight by both teams, 63-63. In overtime, we played 45 seconds. Lee thought about the 3, doesn't shoot. Down low to Tompkins. Tompkins
no
ball knocked
foul.
away. Looked like Tompkins was fouled, no call. Mormon comes up with it. TC fans are irate, they should be. Mormon wheels and deals. Johnson, deep right 3, no. Rebound Gabe Lee. The General comes up with it. Outlet pass to Bales, hair flopping. Williams 3, deep left, no. Williams rebound controlled by Gaines. We go back and forth, each shot now. Really sort of takes your breath away. 63-63, 2:40 left here. Across the timeline, Mormon. They have DJ Johnson. He'd be the last guy they probably want to handle. That's nothing against him. Here's Mormon. Johnson, this time blocked by Waller. And now what do we have? That ball is blocked by Waller. They call a foul inside. Fighting for position.
Body motion says
he's gone.
Lakai.
Lakai's gone. He's fouled out of the game.
Boy, he was banged on down at the other end.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
And I was not looking real closely at Lakai, so I can't make a real good judgment on it.
How about the block by Waller on the shot? To the line is Johnson. Johnson's a nice, lean player, too. Keelan Johnson, 19 in the game, 20 now. 64-63. Thomas Barnes says, what a game. Lydia Smith said, yippee. Juana Williams said, nice shot. Justin Miller. The Millers are tuned in. This one is no good. Remains a 1-point game. 64-63. 2:20 left in overtime. Lee, a three again. Good! Woo! Ice water in those veins, folks. Gabe Lee just knocked in another big three. 66-64. Lions by 2.
Did you see I kind of looked at Mama after that one?
I didn't see that.
He took a quick look over to Mama after that play.
Here's Mormon with it. Johnson. Gaines. Down low. Open.
Oh, nice play.
Great shot. Great pass, actually. And Bell ties the game.
Beautiful execution. Cannot deny it.
Boy, what a game to come back after all the snow.
Yeah.
It would have melted away sooner if we had this kind of heated action.
If the rain hasn't melted the rest of the snow away, this game has.
66-66. Williams spins off the defender Johnson. Gabe Lee with it. Gabe will drive in, leads it in the corner to Craddock. Craddock will drive in, throw one up. Got it!
Friendly roll off the back lip of the pig iron for Drake Craddock. Off the back porch, it falls in.
Craddock puts TCA back up. The other way, here's a three. Nope, a clanker. Rebound controlled by no one. DJ Johnson comes over it. DJ Johnson looking for help. Now here's
we may have got away with one there.
Waller fouled. He got away with it. You're right.
Hey, at least we're honest about it, Dave.
Yep, he did. And Braden would probably be the first to tell you that. Mom down below wouldn't agree with us, but
he's never committed a foul his life.
That's right. Mormon in the backcourt. Mormon, nice to meet her tonight. Across the timeline, Mormon. Mormon moves in. We got a foul on Bales. Bales trying to slap away from the back side.
I see what you're trying to do on that, but at this point in the game and from his angle, that's going to result in a foul more than not.
Bales marches over and talks to Dexter. Dexter doing most of the talking right now. Cooper, he's done a really good job on Mormon for the most part, though. Mormon's so hard. He can have 40 on you one night. Here's a shot up. It is there by Mormon, and Stan, unofficially, I have him now. Golly, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I've got him with 26, is that right? In the air.
I concur.
Good. We're tied at 68 with 1 minute left in overtime. Are we headed overtime number 2, or can the Lions squeak one out here on the road? The 12-game winning streak on the line. And a big district matchup for both games, especially for Sacred Heart. Here's the floater. Williams in and out. Tough break. Oh, my. Did everything but stay in. And the rebound is controlled by Sacred Heart. 35 seconds left in overtime. Now the shoe on the other foot. Mormon down low. Good pass. Gaines from Bell. And he missed it. And the rebound is controlled by Williams. And now on the deflection, and it's going to be a foul on Gaines. Gaines and Bell teamed up and really had a great chance to give them the lead. Missed a little gimme. And now I'm watching the other way. Williams to shoot 2.
Diamond, I had all but written that bucket down in the book. And it popped out when he short-armed it. Yeah. I mean, he was that open.
About a 3-footer, too, wasn't it? 68 all, Williams to the line.
It may be one of those, he didn't realize he was that open.
Caleb had 15 in the first half, has not scored in this second half by my book. In the air, got it. He has now. 69-68, 27.8. My score sheet looks.
According to my chicken scratch, that's at least 13 lead changes.
The line again, Williams, got them both. Smooth as silk. Mom right below me, and grandmother likes it right below me. 70-68, 2-point game. Ball, and now they're going to get Gabe Lee on the foul.
Oh.
Gabe trying to come in very quickly and got him from the backside, I guess. is going to put Keelan Johnson to the line, shooting free throws the other way. Johnson tonight, Stan, I have him just 1 of 2 there.
As you can tell, the Natives a little restless after that call.
Yeah, we're in the home side, or we're actually on the visitor side here with our fans.
We're doing this Harry Carey style tonight.
Yep. The line again will be Johnson. 20 in the game for Keelan Johnson.
Only 5 this half.
No. Missed it. He'll try again.
The pig iron can be a fickle woman, Dave.
Niven's going to come in the game. And Drake Craddock will come out.
I like this change.
70-68. Drake had the big bucket a moment ago. And now to the line will be Johnson again. Johnson gets 1 of 2, 1-point game. 70-69, 27 seconds. They back off. The Knights do, and the Lions can take their time. Front court, Niven thought about it, and now they say up on the sideline.
Oh, my.
Oh, boy. Well, had the ball in a 1-point lead. Niven's going to go out of the game. Craddock's going to come in. And we couldn't see here. The official right on top of it, and Dexter didn't squawk. And now Coach Beauregard calls a timeout. Timeout on the court. 19.6 seconds left in the first overtime. 70-69, the Lions lead by 1. The Knights have the ball when we come back after a 30. Stay with us. This is TCA Basketball on Worthy Road Studios.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle. And at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Diamond Dave, former TCA Lion TB, Thomas Barnes checking in. Suit up, young man. We can use your tough physical play here in the last 20 seconds of this ball game.
No doubt about it. Randy Coble, Laura Kraft, always good to have her tune in, and Teresa Whitehead, one of our most faithful. I bet
all
you
the way
can go
back to the AFR days.
Yeah, some of our broadcasts way back when we were on 88.7 years ago with Hap Fowler in the game.
We were on 2 different AFR stations.
That's where we first started with TCA. Coach Northcutt and Hap Fowler put that together for us. I remember the day they called me. 70-69. That was back to the old gym days, too, wasn't it, Stan? Mormon.
That is correct.
Mormon gets it right back. Mormon front court. Mormon moves in the front court. 14, 13. They isolate him. Craddock trying to guard him here.
Yep, they're going for the win.
Yep, going for the win with Mormon. Mormon to Johnson. Johnson throws it up. Got it. Left baseline. Down to 3, down to 2, 2.4 seconds. And Johnson, you thought Mormon would take it. He gave it up, and Johnson nailed about a 17-footer. And now it's 71-70. We're back almost like deja vu, down by 1 now with 2.4. And they'll have to inbound the ball, bring it the length of the court, Stan.
Diamond, you remember everything I told you going into when we were in regulation? Rewind the tape and go back to it, folks. It all still applies here. This time, though, if you're Sacred Heart, you've got to defend the entire length of the floor because a deuce wins you this ball game. If you can get the Russian shot off, you're going to win the ball game. So you got to defend the entire length of the floor, and the Russian shot, as some of you old timers will know, goes back to the '72 Olympics, and they had like about 4 attempts at getting it before they finally got the Olympic gold. America never did collect their silver medals, but you've got to defend the whole court because a deuce will win. You do not have to take a 3. Let's remember that. You do not have to. Best available shot by whoever's got the ball, you know, when they get across midcourt. Whoever's got it's got to take it. We don't have time to make 2 or 3 passes here. You got to get the ball 1 pass up the court and shoot that rock, dog.
All right, dog. Coming out of the bench there is Williams, Craddock, Waller, Lee, Bales. Shooters out there galore. Who's going to take it? They're going to get DJ Johnson back in the game for the Knights.
If
and going out will be McKinney.
If they play man on that, that's where you go for your open shot, Dave.
You see on your screen they got Craddock, Lee at midcourt. Here come with Waller. Waller front court. Good if it goes. No, it came off. a great effort, but it would not go down. And Sacred Heart has upset TCA tonight. The unhappy final here is 71-70. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back with a short post game after this on Worthy Road Studios.
Your life, your home,
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Welcome back, everybody. Our lovely friend Melissa Hilton right here in front of us talking to us for a minute. Stan, you've got the stats here. Disappointing game, but a great game by both teams, 71-70, sir.
Officially for Sacred Heart, only 4 players in the scoring column for Sacred Heart tonight. Andre Bell with 9, Justin Gaines with 10, Keelan Johnson with 23, and A.J. Mormon with 29 points. For TCA, 6 players in the scoring column. Drake Kralik with 4, Zach Niven with 6, Gabriel Lee with 9, all 9 of those in the second half. One of those sent the game into overtime at the buzzer. With 16 points was Lakai Tompkins. He fouled out. And with 17 points each was Braden Waller and Caleb Williams. Key note here, Caleb Williams, 15 first half points, only 2 points in the second half. They obviously made the defensive adjustments against TCA that enabled Sacred Heart to win the game. TCA, their 12-game winning streak falls by the wayside. They are now 14 here, 14-6 on the season. They are now 4-1 in region play. But here's the kicker, folks. Here's the kicker. Now you start playing games here. A tie, if I'm not mistaken, a tie goes to TCA. Based on point differentials, a tie goes to TCA. TCA still at the 1-game lead over Jackson Christian, have yet to play USJ. Those are the 2 other factors. And that's where it's going to lie. The games, and I'm not discounting Fayette Academy at all, but the difference in this season is going to lie in what happens not only Friday when TCA hosts Jackson Christian, but on Monday when TCA hosts USJ. We'll have Fayette Academy stretched in between. Diamond, like I say, you can get to here, but this, while any loss hurts, this loss doesn't hurt that much because remember, Sacred Heart's got a couple of losses already, and I think that if I understand the tie procedure, a tie would go to us. Mm-hmm. All things else being played equal, our future lies ahead of us. Jackson Christian, a chance to get a 2-game lead on them Friday.
Yeah, she'll control.
A chance to get ahead
Sure.
of USJ on Monday. If you can come out 3-0 this weekend, things are looking so bright. You're going to have to wear some shades for TCA.
Oh, no doubt about it. And stand a 12-game winning streak by the board, but at the same time, you just sort of regroup and you go again. And in the hands of one of the great coaches ever, I think, Dexter Williams.
Here's the bottom line. I'd rather have a single number winning streak going into the playoffs than have a big long winning streak going in.
I agree with that.
And lay an egg at some point down the line.
Some people don't believe that, but I've always said, you and I have done this for a long time. I still believe it takes a little pressure off of you. You know the kids know they have a 12-game winning streak, but it takes a little pressure off of you, and you just regroup. You're back from the snow. You lose tonight, but you come right back and get another winning streak going.
Make no mistake about it. I know some kids are going to get worked hard Wednesday and Thursday in practice. No doubt about it, they will. And these kids are going to want to work hard. Had a shot to win. Had a good shot to win it. At the end, you put the ball in the hands of one of your fastest kids and let him get some yardage. We did that. I'm surprised they let him get down the court as much as they did. We got a great shot off, just a little bit too strong, and in the end, we lose the ball. And congratulations to Sacred Heart.
Let's tip our cap.
Yeah,
I thought they hung in there.
You guys played a wonderful, wonderful ball game. TCA had a chance to run you out of the building at one point. You guys did not do that, and you're going to be saluted for your perseverance and hanging into that ball game. So congratulations to Sacred Heart in that respect. TCA, now it shows some weaknesses where we got to get to work. And, hey, if you didn't think A.J. Mormon was an all-district, all-region, all-West Tennessee, all-state type player, he certainly showed it tonight.
No doubt about it, and they only played 6 guys the entire game. Stan, great work with you again. We'll be back with you Friday. You'll have the game Saturday, and we'll be back together next Monday. We appreciate all of you watching and listening tonight. For our producer director, Michael Mancini, for Daniel Cash and our cameraman, for Stan the Man Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. God bless you. And the unhappy final here, 71-70. The Knights upset our lines. Back with you Friday night at home. Good to be home back in the T-Dome Friday night against Jackson Christian. For all the folks we mentioned a moment ago, again, God bless you. Have a great night, everybody. And so long from Sacred Heart.